No, I'm not cutting them off. Let's talk about longevity.
And then he cuts you off.
We don't do that here. We don't just
he had already landed when I
said
saying
something. We like to hear what he has to say. We're right after.
Okay, so the longevity thing. See, when you make a claim like that, based off the statistics, you can say people live longer based off of a certain cherry pick statistic about, well, back then people were dying at age 50 and 40. Well, you also have to understand a certain thing. Back then, people were going out to war, and there was bandits at a high level.
Bandits.
So there was a potentiality of that you possibly could die back then, based off of certain things that we had that we wouldn't have to. Even with all that being said, right? We would have technically because of how the dynamics are today, and this is something that you have the type of laws that we have today, and also too, just the fact that back then, it was easy to run up behind somebody and just stab them in comparison to now. So of course you can sit up here and say, well, we have a longer life expectancy, but I guarantee you, if we're talking about health-wise, they were way more healthier back then than we are now.
Quite untrue.
You know why? Because their food was not contaminated with GMOs, fake food, all right? All kinds of processed bullshit that we have to deal with today. Even with satanic empires like the Greco-Roman Empire, the Egyptian Empire,
I don't think
the fucking Roman Empire, they weren't contaminating the food with GMOs. You understand?
Yeah,
they weren't doing that shit. And also too, I'm a land here.
Okay, we're talking long.
Give me like 10 seconds and I'll land here.
Sure.
Give me 10 seconds.
Sure.
I'll land here. They had better air quality back then. They had all kinds of shit back then that we don't have today, which through industrialization, through modernization, through all this bullshit technology that is tearing up the planet right now, naturally we're not living the best life that we potentially can live like they did back then. So go ahead.
All right, thank you. So let me give you a scientific medical response to what you said. Global life expectancy has doubled over the past
You moved the goalposts. You said America, so we started talking about America.
I'm not moving the goalposts. America has done even better, but I'm also talking about and some of the main advances include child death, child mortality, and infectious diseases. And that has to do with medicine and lifestyle. Another thing I'll point out to you is sanitation. Before we understood germs, before the 20th century, people often got various diseases and infections. And the spread of sanitation reduced. Slow down, everybody. I'm not talking about white people. I'm definitely not talking about white people. I'm definitely not talking about white people. So let me finish the thought. I'll be much shorter than the other folks, but I will be accurate. I'm not talking about white people. So death, waterborne illness, airborne illness, cholera, typhus, tuberculosis, as well as infection and other diseases, has been massively reduced. And as I say, since the turn of the previous century, 1900, the life expectancy has nearly doubled.
If you don't acknowledge it, fine, but that's what happened, like nihilism.
No, we're talking about longevity.
Brought these diseases. All these illnesses and diseases were brought in.
No,
there
are indigenous diseases everywhere.
Like how was so there was indigenous diseases in North America before. So what diseases were here? What was the indigenous?
I'm talking.
I'm happy to look at
I'm
what is up, and you know when like white girls have like weird tattoos, they're like the black blotchy ones that like you don't know what they look like anymore. Like
kind of tattoo.
Yeah, they sound like they have them in the dead middle of their chest. Like they look like runaways. Like white girl runaways. That's exactly what they look like. Tired. Why? And don't you have a family? Why are you listening to me play the flute? Play the flute. Like, it's just no point. Like, what is the... Like, it's a trap. Everything dealing with you, John, is a trap.
He's got two of his accounts in here. One of them is being on. By the way, if you refresh, you'll see what kind of tattoo she had. So she had one like this on her chest. So imagine looking at that while you're... No, on someone's chest.
Oh my god.
Yeah, no, it was like a mole. It was like a tribal tattoo on her chest. Like, I would probably bang her with a shirt on. I'd be like, just leave your shirt on.
Dude, wrong mention. He mentioned her name. He was like, it's Ashley.
What was her name? I never
Ashley.
Oh, Ashley, that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, she messaged me once about this big long drama with them. And I'm like, I barely spoken to you. Like, I don't even know who you are. Like, out of the little DMs that we have, you're already spilling your guts out to me. Yeah, even Aurora told me that they all like hung out one time, I guess, because they were like close by, and he was all being weird with her.
Who was?
Like he wanted to sleep with Aurora. Like he was being like ultra weird. Like, oh, we should be friends. We should hang out. He's probably a fucking creep. That's what she told me. But she thinks everybody wants to bang her, so I mean, that's another thing. I mean, maybe I should have taken advice from her. Everyone wants to sleep with her.
Suspicious.
Everything's suspicious. People are.
She can do everything under the sun. She's like, I can do this.
Would they?
Her ex, they never got to her, and that's her husband. Weird shit. And I'm not here to correct you. You want to lie? Just lie. I'm not here to be like you, but that's not what you said last time. I don't care.
It's like, yeah, I'm a farmer, and also an automaker. You know, I can also, I also, it's everything. Sculptors, like, etymologists, ontologists, photographer, photographer. It's like, it's so incredible, like the body here.
You just see all that. Yeah, we're talking about pushing.
She sounds like she was on her own. She's
Yeah.
She knows music, she knows art, and she has traveled the world. She has several degrees.
Oh my god.
Everyone's watching her like her family is high in politics. It's small. It's whack. She's an athlete.
It's not her family, it's her ex's family. It's her
Extra. Oh.
Yeah, but she's still married to him, and he's in Costa Rica banging other girls.
Oh my god.
Like, I don't know what's going on. I really don't.
Her corner should have like a They should look at their.
They coordinate a lot of things too.
Yeah, compare CDs with each other.
Yeah, but at
It's
least
the love as
Laura's
well.
got the knowledge for it, right?
I know. That's the thing.
What's up with this girl coming back? What's up with that?
Who is she, by the way?
Is she out of jail or something like that? Did she come
I
out of
don't
jail
know.
or rehab?
Who is she?
Oh my God, you don't even want to
You
know.
don't know. You don't want to know.
I don't know shit.
Want to know, dude. Oh my God, Mark. Where would we begin?
Let me get a picture of her.
Mark, where would we begin describing officer? How would we do it?
The shit that what's her name was saying. The shit that what was her name? Haiti was saying. How she supposedly she found some girl's phone in the bathroom. Like over 15. She logs onto her Facebook and she starts posting all the naked photos that she has of herself on her phone, on her Facebook.
Right.
But she's just a fucking jealous. She was banging this guy from a halfway house on here, Dionysus, and I forget this other guy, and all she was doing was stealing his Adderall. Like she just dated him and banged him just to take all his Adderall.
Oh my God.
Like, this is the type of woman she
They're
is.
living in a van. So there's a video circulating where they were planning to kidnap a child.
Yeah, so they came on.
They were going to kidnap a child and someone recorded it. They were apparently trolling about it. And they went to the hardware store to get rope and tape and all this shit. You wouldn't believe the insanity of this stuff.
Yeah, all just to
Oh,
troll.
get up here.
All just to troll the community and to make everybody talk shit about her and how she was like the worst person, and you know she probably was just like self-sabotaging herself, like what Illumi does or John does.
Yeah.
Yeah, John, get up here. I'm going to kick you out of here.
They feel like
I'm in the so you can't kick me, moron.
it doesn't matter.
He's posting the live stream in here.
He's watching flute, so you can hear him play the fucking flute.
Himself.
Yeah, nobody can even listen to the conversation because
No one kicked John. Oh, he's up. All right. John, let us in on your things that you do and like what kicks do you get out?
What do you mean? It's the same. It's the same experience that you guys are doing, but I'm just doing it at like 60 chest by live streaming all of this and having fun.
Look at my picture, John. What does that look like, John? Refresh your picture. What does that look like?
What is it?
Oh,
Look at that fucking picture, man. You see the goods, John? You get
Whoa.
fucking jealous, John?
Oh my God.
You get fucking jealous, John?
Are they Ferguson?
No, those are fucking those are the fun boys.
Oh my God.
No, John, you want some of that, John? All you gotta do is show this picture to Godless Girl. She'll be in your fucking place in no time, buddy.
Oh my God.
Oh, get out of here.
Dude, they were living in a van together. Oh no. Who was the other guy that she lived in a van with?
That was alright, so they've all dated each other. So you gotta realize there was a time and a period where like this whole thing was new to everybody. So imagine it being new to the veterans, right? Now you had Agnes banging some other dude. I have pictures of all this shit. Dude, I got pictures of everything.
How did she look? I never seen her.
Agnes, she's
No, not
cute.
Agnes. Godless.
Agnes,
Godless.
Agnes. Yeah, but I'm gonna show you like the hot picture with her like frying a fucking lobster online. Do you remember that picture? She got welfare She got welfare, and you know what she does with the welfare money? She goes and she buys lobster, and she cooks it.
Oh dear.
Her first child was taken from her. Her first child was taken from her. She doesn't have a first child. Then she has another kid with some guy that's on here. Like, and then all she's doing is getting high, getting drunk. And this is when I first came on here. I don't know who it was that called services on her. I've blamed so many people for doing it. For all I know, it could have been Darth. Because there was a time she was in the room and Darth came in with his troll account and she was literally doxing herself to the highest level. Address, everything. She didn't give a fuck. She had like a cry out for something. I don't know why she did it, but she did it. And she did it with 3 people in the room that at the time were all sus. One of them was Darth. I'm not gonna name the other one. And the other person was who's the fat girl that almost killed herself driving a car, almost committed suicide, the guy that smashed himself with the car. What was her name? Another crazy chick that doesn't want her child either.
Are these people on Discord or what?
These are no, they're on this
Boogergate. We got a big one.
This fucking hell. On Discord, you'll have these bitches actually dancing naked on camera the whole time. Or sitting there with the camera as they're smoking a cigarette and you're looking at their fucking crotch the whole time. Like, the girls are crazy like that on Discord. It's insane. And you'll have like 7 simps in the room staring at this fucking girl's crotch. I'm like, I got the fucking camera off because all I need is my daughter on my Insta pass by as this girl sitting there on her fucking with shorts on, showing her crotch. It's insane. What was that chick's name? I forgot. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Child services got called on her. They came to her house. And then she got lost. She probably had to go to some sort of program. That's the thing that sucks. When child services goes to your fucking house, they don't stop going. But you can kind of prove to them if you have like internet problems or whatever. But if they go to your house and all you see is empty 40 bottles and shit, and you don't have like food in the house, you're fucked. You're done. And that's happened a few times when I've been online. People have made I've seen people do it in certain communities. And I think a lot of times it's kind of unfair too, because you don't really know the person's situation or like what they're going through. There was this lady, I used to be part of this community a long time ago, and it was all drama. I was like the only guy out of like fucking 12 girls. Goes to show me. And you know, a severe non-verbal autistic child, but when you like give them baths, they scream, they yell, they kick. It's a very difficult lifestyle. A lot of times, when they're in the room, you have to put a lock on their door. Because if not, in the middle of the night, they'll get up and they'll roam around, they'll start throwing shit, whatever it is. So she was telling us about this, like being open with us about this. And the girl that she was closest to was telling her this stuff, and she made it a big deal and told the rest of the group. So now they all want to call child services on this woman. And they wind up calling child services on this lady. And I'm not saying that what she was doing was right, with locking the kid in the room. But the problem is that once she told them that she would lock her daughter in the room, now they're online with her all fucking day, like for 10, 12 hours, and they notice that she doesn't check up on her child. So now every day is like a fucking drama. What she's doing, how long she's sleeping. Do you hear her check up on her daughter? They did this for like fucking weeks. It was like an obsession until like somebody started calling child services on her. And they called child services, and they were still, how fucked up these people were. They were still friends with her because they wanted to know about when the child services called and what they said. You believe that shit? And nobody said anything to this woman. And everybody stood and stayed and pondered and stalked her online. So.
Well, that guy, John Leon here, Tom Rabbit, and these other losers, Johnny, whatever the fuck, that hillbilly. They had a room the other day where they were watching John Lee's church live stream that he attends, and the preacher was asking who needs prayer, and John Lee was like, I got high blood pressure, could you pray for me? They're sitting there laughing at him. This is a guy who's homeless, and that stupid bitch Frenchie comes in there and she hyper analyzes him, and she says, oh, he could just get a job at Target, get a job at Target. And then, you go from there and they'll get you an apartment. And then you fucking get off to the fucking, And it was just so, and I called them out. I was like, who the fuck are you people to sit here and stalk John Lee and talk about him all day long as if that's like your life? You're fucking pathetic, all of you. And of course, they kicked me multiple times, but I continued to film Tom Rabbit and then tag him on YouTube under Tom Rabbit, because that fucking little weird loser, if you go to his YouTube, that's why I do what I do, because I actually really. Hello?
John, I try so hard to be your friend, but it's so fucking difficult because anytime I feel like we have like this kind of lull, like nice back and forth, you just start playing the flute and you just start doing things that are fucking annoying. I don't think you want a friend. I think that once someone actually starts to become cool with you, you want to destroy it. I don't know what it is. I maybe it's like. I don't know. Hope you get better, though.
Well, thanks, buddy. But see, the thing is, when I play the flute, I'm actually creating clips on YouTube. So I play maybe for 60 seconds. And I click a little button on YouTube, which is a major app that does, $1 billion a month in revenue, unlike this LGBTQ waste of time app. So I create a clip all the time about what I'm doing. It's not really about friends, I'm not here to like be your buddy, to hang out with you, to be cool, to see your PTR of all your methamphetamines that you pitch to girls so you could try to boink them. I'm just saying that when I use this app, I try to use it creatively instead of maliciously like yourself, or manipulatively like yourself.
How am I being manipulative?
Okay, buddy. Hey, my friend.
How am I doing?
Hey, my friend.
You know what, John? You're the best person.
Hey, my friend.
I'm sorry.
We get the credit. We're the best. We are the best. And we are the know-it-all. We're the real know-it-all. We're the real know-it-all. We're the prime. We're the prime. We are the mega ultra prime. Oh, you're so lucky! He's a lucky guy! What a lucky guy you are! What a lucky guy you are! What a lucky guy you are! What a lucky cool guy you are! You're so cool! You're the luckiest guy in the world! Yeah! Hello?
All my Muslim friends.
Hello! Hello?
What's up, guys?
I don't know why they would even.
Hello?
See what I'm saying?
Fucking Islamophobia. Like, I don't even.
Hello? Islamophobia!
This shit is just contagious, John. Now you got Nargis doing this.
Islamophobia!
No one.
It's like.
Islamophobia!
And you fucking.
Islamophobia!
I don't know why they block me from Muslim.
Islamophobia!
I mean,
Islamophobia!
that's school of thought. I'm making up like such rubbish.
Rubbish!
Fact.
You're making up rubbish!
You want to fucking troll me now, too. It's fine.
You're making up rubbish!
Really? Okay.
It's such a waste of time, really. Well, all I gotta say is, listening to Narges cry about Islamophobia is so ridiculous. It's such a waste of time.
Wasn't even talking.
Hello? Hello?
1 second, I'm not talking about it. The next moment, you bring it up so that I fall into some sort of, I don't know, coma. Islamic coma.
I did like how what's his face was calling out Narges, saying you don't even live in San Diego. You're like some terrorist in Toronto or something.
Be quiet. All the time. It's all the time. So it kind of consumes you, Bob. That's what happens. And even if it's right, even if it's a good argument, it's just.
Barth, I think you got the title wrong. It's really, why is Barth this way? Not why is John this way. It's actually, why are you this way? Have you ever tried to answer that question? Hello? Hello?
If you're ChatGPTing it, that's really unfortunate.
That was a funny joke. That was actually a really talented joke. I'm not gonna lie, Nargis. That was a good joke. That was a good one. I like that one. I mean, to me,
It's not a joke. When I got upset with you, I really meant it. Like, I was like, why you're obsessing over this thing that you don't have to.
Oh, maybe I want to convert. Maybe I'm converting. Maybe I'm going through my conversion stage. What do you think about that, Nargis? What's going to happen when I become a Salafi? Are you still going to be my friend? Oh, look how quiet she got. Oh, maybe she'll like me more if I convert.
Hey, Narges, like, how many pee-pee pads do you have to put down every day? Because I've never heard you take your dog out once. Gotcha!
Really start to do
Gotcha!
They're like, oh, well, they're not doing this, and they're not doing that. They think that everyone's doing the same thing when they're on this app. They think they're sitting there like John, staring at their phone or the hallway.
I'm taking a photo of that right now.
Of course you are, John. But this is the thing. Everybody thinks that everyone's doing the same thing, and they're just sitting there listening or won't do anything. They can't do anything but listening on the conversation.
I'm thinking about
John is one of those people that
I think I like
the way he sees the world is the way everyone sees the world. Everyone sees the world. Like nobody knows how big my house is. You don't know how big my house is.
Catch up.
You don't know how big my house is. You don't know if I could just be in a different part of my house or nobody hears me.
I went to the Church of Christ church today.
Who is that? Is that John?
No, my name's Daryl.
All right, Daryl, what are you doing, Daryl? Like, I'm in the middle of talking to John. Why are you interrupting me?
Who is John?
Yeah, I'm putting you in the audience. How did you even get up?
I'm gonna leave.
Yeah, just leave. I don't understand these people, man. That was the difference with Discord, though. Like, you had the same people coming all the time. These people are just coming to ruin at random. It's kind of weird. So anyway, Nargis. Do you want to go over Neoplatonism again? Or divine simplicity? We can do that. Or we can have, the stream of men that are obsessed with you that we have to constantly, like, swat off all the time because they're always in here obsessed about you. We can go over, we could start over analyzing who's obsessed with Nargis. We can go over that. I would love to go to that.
It's not me. I mean, I know she's beautiful and all. She's waxed, European style. But like, if I was dating her and I was like listening in on her clown house conversations, I would ditch her right away. I would say this is an unhealthy behavior. She's clearly mental. She can't shut up. She's got an opinion on everything. She just blurts out random shit. She's annoying. She doesn't go to the gym. I don't think she cooks anything. I think she's just on here talking the same fucking shit all the time like she's a broken record. I don't know. That's what I would say if I was dating her.
People feel like they would just know you because they're on here. They just know you. These people think they know me. They know me. Oh, John knows who I am. John, you know me, right? You know me. You gotta know me.
Dude, nobody knows nobody. I mean, you guys don't know what I did in the past 48 hours. I don't know what you did in the past 48 hours, but, what I do know is what's on my YouTube. And that's what, people are interested in is your content. And, I think the roast is just a part of the show. And if people don't like to be roasted, well, you got to get some thick skin because strength is joy and joy is strength.
So what if I just admit to you guys I'm really not that fucking interesting, and there's only a few topics that I know about. Like, what's up with that? Why can't I just admit that? And just be like, you know what? I'm not as funny as you guys thought I was. Maybe I'm just not as entertaining as.
Listen, everybody's funny and entertaining. You can't do a real show because you're working. That's why,
That's the thing. I gotta quit my fucking job to do this full time.
No, you got to compress high quality educational materials into a show as opposed to like saying, "Hey, where's my fucking nails? Those aren't the nails I need. Those aren't the screws. Are you even working?" Like, if you want to do a real show, you got to put some time aside, like on a Saturday, Sunday, where you can go in your recording studio and say, "Okay, this is a lecture I prepared. I've got all these source materials, and then we're going to debate it." And then you have a banger show, and you record it, and you put it on the internet for people to enjoy. Have you seen 90 Day Fiancé? Like, we could do a show just about 90 Day Fiancé and roast all retards on that show. That would be so funny and so much fun.
I asked you about the parody stuff in Andrew's room. Could have been doing the parody shit. I asked you to do it. I'm not gonna fucking waste time having 10,000 phones.
But you're here all day long. You're here all day long.
It makes me feel pathetic. I'm sorry. Like, if I'm blocked, I'm cut off. You win. That's it. I'm not getting another name. I'm not doing it. I'm sorry, John. But you ruined that for me. Like, if I ever had an idea about getting another account, the moment I started thinking about it, I started thinking about where my life is going. And really, I need to contemplate whether I need to, like, I don't know, go to rehab, do something.
Well, you should try to start with a book.
Seriously.
Seriously, you should probably try to read a book because
I'm reading a book, right? You want to know the book I'm reading right now?
read it out loud on Clown House.
Why? Why?
Well, why talk endlessly forever? That's what you're
I have
doing.
to do things like
Hello? You don't have to do, I'm giving you a suggestion. It's up to you. You're going to be here tomorrow doing the same fucking thing. The next day, you'll be doing the same fucking thing. The next day, you will be doing the same fucking thing. I'm here as a devil's advocate to try to tell you. Try to get a little more organized. Try to compress it. Try to store it. Try not to waste all your time just, talking endlessly with Mohammeds. It's up to you. You do it. You do you. You do you, boo.
It's just never ending.
You do you, boo. You do you, boo.
I'm starting to realize that. I'm way too normal to be on this app. I literally am. I'm starting to think that no matter what I do, no matter what I say, I'm always going to be surrounded around people like you, John. I'm realizing it. It's sad. It really is sad. Thank you for ruining that. Thank you for ruining that for me, John. Thank you so much, bro. I appreciate you, John. You guys will miss me when I'm gone. I know. I'll hope that you guys log off and I'm off too, because this way I'm not jealous that you guys aren't still talking and I'm not around. Or I could get like Stockholm syndrome from not being kicked out of rooms all the time.
See,
I might just log on to get kicked out just to feel like, like I'm back at home.
See, Barth, you're a social person. I'm a social person. Narja's, Daniel, everybody on this app, just no matter how despicable, vile, profane, and awful, they are still social. They want to converse socially. Without it, you get that feeling of FOMO or we're in denial about what intelligence and knowledge is because.
Wait, why are you doing this? No, I'm not doing this, John.
Hello?
You're not giving on Meta. You had the 2 fucking accounts on here too, and the anonymous. Like, what do you do? Like, this room is not that important. Like, I'm really not that important, John. Why are you making me so important? What is up with you? You alright? You okay? What the fuck, man? Like, I can't sleep because I slept during the day. And I'm up. And all I want to do is hang out in a room, probably have some decent conversations. No, John's gonna come in and just fucking ruin it because your life is shit. So everyone's life has to be shit. This is what you're telling me, John. Your life, I don't know why it is the way it is, but it's everyone's fucking fault. Because now that you want to sit here and talk like everyone else does on this fucking app, you want to make us feel bad about it. So go ahead, John. What else you got?
So what I'm trying to say is,
now that you've ruined any kind of experience I'm having for the next fucking 40 minutes.
yeah, I got it. You're not smoking a cigarette, are you? Because I won't criticize the cigarette smoking, but I will see if you understand the power of your ears versus the lack of power in your mouth, you would understand that you make a lot of assumptions. And in fact, you are the type of person where if you heard someone speaking in a different language, you wouldn't give them 10 seconds. You'd kick them to the fucking goo in a second because you only converse in one language. you're actually very stupid. You have a very low IQ. Your knowledge is very minimal. You have to admit at a certain point that you're retarded. And you could be a faggot.
भोजन मुश्किल हो जाएगा, गर्भवती स्त्रियों को वमन हो जाएगा, भोजन करना मुश्किल हो जाएगा, भूख मर जाएगी, खाना भी चाहेंगी तो खा नहीं सकेंगी। तो उस तैयारी के लिए उनके शरीर का इंतजाम अलग है, इसलिए स्त्रियों को मसल नहीं होती, चर्बी होती। इसलिए स्त्रियों के शरीर में गोलाई होती जो पुरुषों के शरीर में नहीं होती, चर्बी गोलाई देती। इसलिए तुमने ये बात देखी होगी मजे की कि स्त्रियां सर्दी से सर्दी के दिन हो तो भी बिना बाह के ब्लाउज पहने वो मजे से चल सकती, कोई अड़चन नहीं उनको। जरा पुरुष को बिना बाह का कमीज पहना के सर्दी में चलाओ, उनके दांत किटकिटाने लगेंगे। माजरा क्या है? पुरुष तो बलशाली, इसको दांत नहीं किटकिटाने से शर्म नहीं आती। पुरुषों के मर्द बच्चाओं के दांत किटकिटा रहा और स्त्रियां मजे से चली जा रही। स्त्रियों के कपड़े कम से कम होते जाते, जैसे सभ्यता विकसित होती किसी देश कपड़े कम होते जाते। कपड़े की कम होने से तुम समझ लो कि सभ्यता विकसित हो रही। स्त्रियां बिना कपड़े के मजे से रह सकती, कोई अड़चन नहीं मालूम होती। उसका कुल कारण इतना है कि सारे शरीर पर चर्बी की परत जम जाती। चर्बी की परत ऐसा काम करती जैसे ऊन के मोटे वस्त्र। उस चर्बी की परत को पार करके सर्दी भीतर प्रवेश नहीं कर सकती। इसलिए ठंडे मुल्कों में भी, गर्म मुल्कों की तो बात छोड़ दो, और गर्म मुल्क जंपर पहने
Call everybody the N-word. So you have to kick her out. Because if not, she doesn't stop. She doesn't stop until everybody leaves. Her and her friend. I kick her out, now she wants to kick me out of rooms, fucking kick her out for saying the N-word 100 times. Like, these are the people. This is it. This is it. What's up, Draco? So you know what? You know what makes me happy? It's all the shit to Muslims. It's fun. Okay, Nargis? If not, if you don't talk.
Nothing. You got nothing.
Or Nadia. What else do we have? Abby and who's the other? Team up, having throw up competitions. Who could throw up? Who could eat and throw up more food in a shorter amount of time? Like that. That's what you want to hear. And then for a few days we tried hanging out with the other guy, the atheist, and Sean, and then they want to talk about the sun, moon, and stars, and talk about Penrose and all this other shit. I don't know what the fuck they're talking about. You know what they're talking about, Nargis? I have not a fucking clue what they're talking about. Well, they should be believing in
A little two for two.
Do you know what they're talking about? Not nobody wants to talk now. Everyone's fucking quiet now.
Yeah, I know what they're talking about.
I have no idea what they're talking about. I'm not, I don't even care if you do or don't. I'm even if you do, I'm not gonna know what you're talking about. Not a fucking clue. I tried involving myself in the conversation. I obviously don't know what I'm talking about. I'm just too fucking retarded to put two sentences together.
Exactly.
Remotely close to what they're saying.
Exactly, because you don't read anything. All you do is talk all day. all day long.
I feel like I'm short of breath. It's probably why I can't go to sleep.
Uh-oh.
Where did Daniel go? Now he's quiet. Because John's on YouTube or some shit.
Bingo!
And how am I letting the green bean get to me when all you guys just want to come and do and just annoy and piss me off? Not you guys, but other people. Like John or whatever. Like, so what's the fucking point? Why?
What is the point? No fucking point! That's the point! You're retarded! What is the point? There is no point. You are retarded. You are retarded. What is the point? There is no point. But you are retarded. Retarded, retarded, retarded. Tart, 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 tart. Tart, 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 tart. Dun, dun, dun. Retard, retard, retard. Retard, 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 retard. Retard, retard, retard. Retard, retard. Retard, retard. Hello?
See, I don't know what they don't
Retard, 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 retard. Retard, 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 retard. Retard, retard, retard. Retard, retard. Retard, retard.
So fucked up. Then they all blamed it on one chick. Oh, she was the one getting us to make it so burned.
Retard, 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 retard. Retard, 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 retard. Retard, retard, retard. Retard, retard. Retard, retard. Retard, 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 retard. Retard, 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 retard. A little two for two. Retard.
I can be a liar, and I don't disagree with you. I can be proved to be a liar because I believe something if it's something that's not right, I'll accept. I'll accept that. From my understanding at this stage, and from what I've seen and read, and that's true that biblical smoke room. But that was from other groups as well. Prior to me, sort of.
You you're not here to have friends. You're not here to be friends. That's fine. And we don't have to be friends anymore. We don't have to talk anymore. You can just do your fucking listening in party, and we don't have to be friends. because I actually like to just pretend that I'm friends with somebody.
He likes to pretend that he's a friend. If you can't even pretend you're a friend, it's just not cool.
And you slap my hand going, oh no, I'm not making any friends on here. I don't need any friends.
It's true.
You're just content. That's all you are is content. Alright, John. Fine. That's cool. All I am is content. Alright. It was nice knowing you, John.
Nice knowing you, my friend.
Really
See you tomorrow for the free beer. See you tomorrow for free beer, buddy. Hey, my friend. Hey, my friend, I'll see you tomorrow for the free beer. Time to move on to other content, my friend. Well, it looks like Megatron is the winner. There's no more. He's the best content. Everything else is in the trenches, a.k.a. the ghetto. And on Clown House, Father's Day is the most confusing day of the entire year. It's like the classic joke. What's the most confusing day in the ghetto? Well, Father's Day. Yeah, of course. It's the same thing on Clown House. Didn't you know? Today is the most confusing day for so many people. Who my daddy? Who is my daddy? Hello? Is that mean to make a Father's Day joke on Father's Day? Can't even make a joke anymore these days. Of course you can still make jokes these days. Jokes are never going out of business. That's what makes a joke a joke. It's always funny. But you know what is not funny? Wasting your time on Clown House on Father's Day. That's not funny. It's shameful behavior. Saying the same shit every single day. Never reading a book on Clown House. Just talking. Saying the same shit every day. No, I'm just kidding. Sometimes they do research. Sometimes they pull links. Sometimes they got your hand in your dick. Or you got nothing in your hands. You got no organizing. It's just... That's what it is. That's what you're doing every day. You could stop being redundant. You could try to just go, here's the syllabus. This is what we're focusing on today. This is what's called college. Many people who were in solitary confinement after getting robbed by the cops, well, they never picked up a book, and they just kept going with that chisel and hammer.
About me. Everybody's been doing it today.
We are roasting. We are roasting. This is the Kenny Rogers Roasters. We will roast you. We will roast you. Roasters of Megatron. Ah! It's so fucking hot in here. It's like 100 degrees roasting. It gets hot when you roast. Cooking all that chicken. Now go full retard, they say. They told me never go full retard. I said max retard. Max retard. But you can't even say R word anymore. You can't say F word either. And you sure as hell can't say no N word. Duh. Hello? Hello? The roast is going. The roast show is going. Hello? Hello?
कसे हुए बाहों वाले ठंडे मुल्कों की स्त्रियां जहां की बर्फ पड़ रही मगर उनके हाथ उघाड़े, और होटलों में तो सेवा करने वाली जो परिचारिकाएं वो टॉपलेस, ऊपर का कपड़े नहीं पहनती। सर्द मुल्कों में जहां बर्फ पड़ रही है ऊपर का कपड़ा न रखे, और नीचे का कपड़ा भी कुछ खास नहीं है, साधु सन्यासियों जैसा है, लंगोटी इत्यादि। पुरानी भाषा में कहो तो लंगोटी। कारण है चर्बी का काफी मात्रा में इकट्ठा हो जाना। इसलिए स्त्रियां जितनी मोटी हो सकती उतने पुरुष नहीं हो सकते। उनके पास काफी सुविधा है। बच्चे के लिए 9 महीने उनको भोजन से करीब करीब वंचित रहना पड़ेगा या कम से कम भोजन करना पड़ेगा, तो 9 महीने के लिए उनको शरीर में चर्बी इकट्ठी करनी पड़ती। इसलिए स्त्रियां उपवास आसानी से कर सकती। ये जिनके परिवारों में उपवास होता है वो लोग भली भांति जानते। पुरुष की जान निकलती, स्त्रियां मजे से कर लेती। मैं सोहन के घर जब पहली दफा होश आवाज खो देंगे, परमात्मा से मिलने लगी, मगर सोहन 10 दिन के मजे से उपवास करती थी, कोई अड़चन नहीं। जैन स्त्रियां जिस तरह उपवास करती हैं पुरुषों को बिल्कुल मात कर देती, पुरुषों को सिद्ध कर देती तुम काहे कि धार्मिक हो। जैन साध्वियां जैसी उपवास में कुशल होती जैन मुनि नहीं होते, जैन मुनि हो नहीं सकते। उसका कारण कुछ और नहीं है, कारण सिर्फ ये है कि स्त्रियां चर्बी इकट्ठा करने में कुशल है। पुरुष चर्बी उतनी इकट्ठी कर नहीं सकता, वो उसकी शारीरिक क्षमता नहीं है। मगर अगर स्त्रियां दुखी हों तो फिर बहुत मोटी हो जाएंगी। पुरुष दुख में भी इतना मोटा नहीं होता, मगर दुख में लोग ज्यादा भोजन करते हैं, ये सुनिश्चित बात है। सुख में लोग कम भोजन करते हैं। मेरी दृष्टि यही है कि महावीर ने उपवास नहीं किए जैसा जैन मुनि करते। वो तो आनंद की अवस्था में ऐसे तल्लीन थे कि भोजन नहीं किया, भोजन करने का ख्याल नहीं आया, बात ही नहीं उठी, भूल ही गए। ऐसी मस्ती में थे, ऐसी मदमस्ती। वो अनशन नहीं था, वो उपवास ही था। उपवास का अर्थ होता है अपने पास होना, अपनी आत्मा के इतने निकट थे। वहां ऐसी रसधार बह रही थी आनंद की, ऐसा अमृत बरस रहा था कि कौन फिक्र करे, कौन जाए भीख मांगने, किसको पड़ी, कब दिन निकला कब दिन गुजरा पता ही ना चले। यहां मेरे न मालूम कितने सन्यासी मुझे आके
It is a title I accept under protest. Yeah.
I guess I am an idolater because I love money. Some boys at work.
I think you love it to use it to feed your family.
Oh, normal. I'm one of the biggest losers on this site because I don't spend much. So I remember I was told by Cynic that I'm nothing but a troll because I have a family and I can't be on here having serious discussions. That's what he told me. Draco was there for that one. Oh, you're not serious about these discussions because you have a family and you know, you can't be serious. You're not trying to find truth. Oh, really? Oh, thank you.
He really wants to be an original Jew who evolved into a Muslim.
They all want to be Jews.
Isn't it interesting?
They all do.
And they attack attach more mystical status to being a Jew than we do. Most of us are those, we cook our breakfast, we work our job, and we come home and we put on the game, and hopefully we go to synagogue once in a while. Then there's a few of us who go to synagogue 3 times a day, and, that's a lot. And then there's a few more who keep Shabbos, and that's a lot, and all the laws. I mean, it's weird. What people think of us is a little different than who we are. We're so fallible. But there's something in us. There's some soul in us that is very Jewish, and it comes out in different ways.
The best part is they think you're the mastermind around the world, and meanwhile, the Catholic Church owns 30% of all the property in India, right underneath everybody's nose. I love that.
They bought it when it was low.
They've been buying it for the longest. They own 30% of the land in India. Isn't that insane?
It is. I would say,
they're the second largest in owning all the farmland throughout the world.
I don't know how you are with your church. You have a church? Do you go to?
I have 2 churches. I have the one from my old neighborhood, and I go to the one down the street, but it's all right.
I assume you're pretty generous with them. I get that feeling from
No,
you.
I don't. No, I don't give any money.
I don't agree. I don't believe you.
I don't give any money. I swear to God, I don't give any money.
How could you not give money? At some point, don't you think, well, I should give a certain portion of my money to this for keeping this whole thing going, this God's thing going? Don't you want to give them some money?
I think the Catholic Church, to be honest with you, bro, I think the Catholic Church has made enough investments throughout the years globally where they just want people to be Catholic.
They're not even asking for money?
They're not even asking for money. They come by with the baskets.
Yeah.
If you throw it in, you throw it in. If not,
but
I mean, they're going through the baskets quick. It's not like they're standing there over you.
Yeah, but baskets aside, which they're a source of income, but if I imagine you being fairly important in the church, and don't they say, well, would you like to contribute to this or that?
No, we're not having deep theological discussions at work. I mean, at church, people never bring these things up there. No one's having conversations. A Catholic church is way different. You go there, you do your thing,
you do your mass, and you leave.
You leave. That's it.
And you're taking communion regularly.
When I'm there, I take communion. Correct.
So you're confessing regularly. So you
no,
must.
I haven't confessed. I have not confessed. And I mean, shit. Bless me, Father, for I've sinned. It has been over 20 years since I've been to the confession booth.
You wanted Catholic advice from a Jew? I bet you'd feel better if you went.
What am I going to say? I'm just going to tell the guy, like, my wife called me jerking off 2 days ago. And then we started fooling around and we started giggling.
I mean, I don't think it led to sacred sex.
That's what I'm saying. Like, that's the only thing I really feel guilty about.
You work on yourself to the way you feel comfortable. Maybe you say, oh, I had some angry thoughts, or I was tough on my worker, or whatever it is. I'm making this up.
Maybe I talk to this Muslims too much, and too many judgment calls. And, bless me, Father, for I've sinned, but I should be more worried about what's going on in the Old Testament. But not even the Crusaders had concubines. So I don't even fucking book, and I'm the bad guy for bringing the shit up. Oh, my bad. I'm sorry.
You're talking about
should I have not first? Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. Like, what am I going to feel sorry about? When do you admit you're wrong? Normal. When do you admit when you're wrong? Be honest.
Personally? Yeah. When it gets unbearable enough to carry the guilt and resentment around. And then if I'm good, then I develop a practice of confessing it on a daily basis so that I don't even go to sleep with it. And the big stuff I've worked on over years.
Do you really care?
What do you mean?
I mean, I'm not talking about your intermediate family or your co-workers telling you something that's wrong. I'm asking you, like, you know.
Well, you're helping me come to a realization because people have huge resistance against this. But what you're reminding me is it would be a good idea to do it again. Essentially, it's just taking out the garbage because it's remarkable how much guilt and shame and baggage we carry around upstairs. You know, Andre Malraux wrote an intro to his book, La Condition Humaine, the human condition. And it was two things. He spoke to a priest, this is in the intro, and said, so you've heard you're a priest, you must know something about the human condition. The priest said, number one, there's no such thing as a grown-up person. And number two, people are much unhappier than you would have thought. So those are two things to really think about. Trying to be a more grown-up person. And that includes admitting our flaws and trying to correct them. Sometimes admitting them with a loved one, for example, can have a powerful transformative experience. And also, if I'm unhappy, let's see if we can do something about it. Not just sit in our misery, because I think God wants us to be happy, to bring it around to God.
I think the only problem in my life is that I'm on Sap too much.
On Sap?
I'm on this app way.
Yeah, it's an addiction. It's an addiction.
It's an addiction.
Yeah. And we could talk about more privately, but, you know, if you're married, again, I guess I'll say this because I think we're in an honest moment here. It could be time.
My wife doesn't want me.
Well, that's what I'm saying. That's exactly what I would have said. Neither does my son and my girlfriend. So, it's a thing.
It is a thing. How do we get off? How do we get off the app? Can we just delete it?
Get fully engaged in stuff that we really want to do so that the app is less attractive than the thing that we really want to be doing. It's tremendously tempting and it gives you the cortisol rush. Even if it's just me.
I actually enjoy talking to people. I enjoy talking to artists, even though, like, Nero and I didn't start off very well. Like we hated each other in the beginning. Well, he hated me. I didn't know him to hate him, right? And they were all about bullying me or whatever. I didn't give a fuck, right? And then all of a sudden, we have, like, this friendship now. And I'm like, man, fuck. Like, this is really fun. This is really fun. Because I always knew, like, he had, like, you know, he was kind of like me on this app. We're kind of like, and we have, like, common interest. So it's such a shame if I let it go now. Like, I should have let it go when he was being a dick with me.
Who, Daniel?
Yeah. But now it's like, I fucking love talking to him. But it's like, what do you do? What kind of friendships besides, you know, because I'm so not liked on this app, that it's really hard to, like, get people.
It's not that people don't like you. It's nobody really cares about whether they like you or don't like you. It's in your fucking head, bro.
You know, and you come in the room, you say the wrong thing. Oh, fuck you, I'm gonna dox you. That's it. You piss me off. I've seen people do it to each other. So it's like, what kind of friendships can I really, you know, get on this app? That's the other thing. the moment you're really cool with somebody is the moment they want to fucking make an excuse to tell everybody who you really are.
Why is that?
I've seen it happen too many times. I've seen it happen too many times. I don't know. People just get either this tick or this like jealousy thing, or like they feel like they have to win. And then, then they just want to say sorry, but then after they have to say sorry, it's too late at that point.
I have a theory about that too, and people forget.
I'm not crazy, right? You understand what I'm saying?
Oh, of course, I'm taking everything you're saying very seriously.
Okay, good.
My theory is that people, and this relates to confession actually, people are carrying around a tremendous amount of guilt for all sorts of flights, real and imagined. Whether it's like the way they treat their parents, their kids, their wives, their loved ones, their people, there's a lot of guilt. And in order to deal with it, a very common thing is to put it on someone else. It's unfortunate. It's toxic. It's unhealthy. It happens a lot in families, and I've noticed it happens a lot, like in work environments, school environments. And I try to teach my kid about this because I notice it happens a lot in relationships.
These cell phones are cooking me.
Take it on quickly before you consider whether it's really fair. Because we probably accomplish a lot. Like I had saved in people's lives in my life, literally. Now that I don't go around thinking, oh boy, look at me, I did. It's just I did this because of circumstances. Somebody had some luck, something nice. I'll fixate on they do a great job with my kid, my wife, my girlfriend, my mother, my father, my brother, all really because there's this unscrewed order. And I think that actually holds us back. And maybe even something's happening, stuff or avoiding and denying things that we probably want to better off facing that on and just getting through and be freer in life. Right, Nargis? I mentioned Nargis because she said something nice to me the other day. So I wanted to ping her so that she heard another nice thing that I said.
You're on point. You're absolutely right.
Thank you. I'm glad you're listening.
Of course.
What I'm really doing is I'm helping you fall asleep. I woke you up.
Bro, just because I'm working. Just because we have like different political views, it doesn't mean like I don't acknowledge and admire the person of you. I want you to know that.
Nice. I mean, I got something out of our exchanges.
I also have never considered it like your fault, just because like just because you hold like different political views, because you're not directly involved. I understand where you're coming from. It's just preservation of tribe, that's all it is. And we all have it. We'd be lying if we say we don't.
Would you say we have different lives?
We have different political views. It's just because of the preservation of tribe. That's all it is. And this is especially true for groups of people who have had like, generational trauma, especially.
Hey, yo. Hey, Doris, I got a question.
Yeah, bro.
It's a video, bro.
You see what I'm saying? This is
We got David Bowentia in the house.
What's up?
just
He's a great guy. He's a much greater guy. Yeah. And I believe all women. Is John Luker, is that Christian?
Yes, very.
You know,
no one realized how much the Saudi prince's father spent to keep his son alive for 20 years. First, the cost of Prince Al-Malik's treatment was absolutely staggering. However, his dad, Khalid, stayed committed for 2 full decades. Just
Magua slavery, you know. With all due respect to the job, they're gonna die anyway. So they enjoy their fame.
Yeah.
Exactly. Like it wouldn't be. Where are you going?
So much that we life is too much longer now. Outside blind as ourselves and see right. What is it that gets us so
Rejected write-ins.
so addicted to this shit case? It's only just gone us. I don't think it's gone positive. Right?
Well, no shit, it's not all positive.
Obviously, just invest within ourselves.
Nah, this shit's true.
it's unfortunate. There's convicted people that are die for this. And it's horrible. It's horrible. Like it's having conversations about first people. Do you support Palestine? No. That's not how it goes. That doesn't help it. That's just creates problems. Socially.
I think those people genuinely want to live is the problem. Some of them are ready to start this problem.
Listen, I got my hair cut at this place sometimes. And obviously,
Why not?
and he doesn't. So, he had all these pictures out of 7. All the people that were missing, and all up on 3, and all up on 3. And, he was so upset at the beginning of this thing. And I had to stop going there. I had to go to another place. It's like every time I went there, it was full spaces. After a while, I was like, it's not 73. The fucking pictures are fading because of the sun, because he had them up there so long. I said, you gotta change this shit. I was like, it's not. People aren't coming here. You gotta change the vibe. And a couple of people of his have his political view. I get it. At the same time, who wants to get a haircut and watch and see these people that are missing? Nobody does. I forget why I said that. I had a point.
Guilt?
Guilt. The guilt. That's right. So he knows he can't do anything about it. And he feels like if he has these pictures up in his place, that he is doing something about it. I think that's what goes on with these people, like that guy Amir that's on here 24/7 talking shit about, where they feel like they're part of it, like they could do something about it. They're not doing anything.
I've learned a lot. I've learned about all these minority groups from these places.
I did too. Shit, I didn't know. Growing up as a Catholic, I didn't even know there was Muslims until 9/11. I'm being dead fucking serious.
I know.
I didn't even know they existed.
I was like Jews, Muslims, Christians, same thing. Same corporation, different division,
You knew way more than I did.
When I learned the difference between Shia and Sunni, it was like, oh, that's a big day. How do you know that? I mean, it's not just that there was a difference, not even understanding exactly what it was. By the way, we have to understand these things. And we've done not much of a job at all in doing so. And so we're a little bit...
Do we really have to know these things?
Kind of, yeah.
If we want, I went for such a long time in my life not knowing it.
I know. Well, the answer is dependent on whether you believe we should be the world's policemen. We're supposed to be the world's policemen on paper. If we want to continue that, then we have to know these things.
Yeah, but we will be world's policemen, whether we know them or not.
Yeah, Yeah, but we'll do a bad job if we don't know them.
How are you? This is another thing. This is what I'm asking you. Why do you feel like you're doing anything by being on here talking about this shit?
I'm just clarifying what I think. Beyond that, I'm not doing anything.
Yeah, we're not. None of us are. I'm not blaming it on you. I'm not saying you're not doing it.
I don't feel blamed.
I just don't think that I'm doing anything. I can
Well, you're
talk to these
working out what
people.
you think.
I can talk to these people about their doctrine so they blew in the face. You want to know something? There's nothing that you're going to tell me about Catholicism that's going to make me fucking change my mind. And I'll be straight up about that.
Why should it?
You can disprove Christianity to me. We could find Jesus' bones tomorrow. I'm still going to believe in Catholicism.
That's good.
Listen, I'm not proud when I say that. I'm being dead serious when I say it. And I know 97% of everyone else I speak to is going to be the same way. I'm not changing nobody's fucking mind. This is just a blood sport. That's all it is. That's why everybody does it. It's how do you call it? An intellectual exercise.
Yeah, I like those, by the way.
Me too.
Yeah, I'm into that.
I feel like it relieves a lot of stress.
It definitely does some of that. When you, I don't know, do you ever creep into some rooms where I'm arguing and see me make a fool of myself?
No, because I get a lot of you when you're in my room, so yeah.
It's not like you're aching for more.
No, it's not that I'm aching for more. It's that I'd rather it be in my controlled environment than someone else's. You know, I can't say, well, Mike and El Normo in somebody else's room. I'll get kicked out.
You had a different reputation in like the first few seasons, right? Am I wrong?
Yeah, no. I did. Because I started playing the anti-Semitic role to be like in with people, right? But then I see that certain people like didn't see what I was doing.
Well, I'm sorry.
They didn't realize my how do you call it? How can I say it? I don't know, my manipulative ways. I was so used to doing it on Discord.
With strangers?
Oh my God, I was in all, I can't, what I tell you now, Lolo, and I'm probably still in some of them, but I was in all the anti-Jew fucking Discord things. It was insane. And we used to report the servers, we used to be in there, like, just making believe.
Report the Jewish servers?
No, not the Jewish ones.
The anti-Jewish?
Yeah. And usually it's just like the same people.
So you were fighting the anti-Semites?
Well, yeah, you can't just be out. You can't be out front about it. You have to play into it.
Argus, do you like to drink herbal tea?
What do you mean you're grateful? Who the fuck? I'm not doing this shit for you.
I know, but I
enjoy
it.
herbal tea.
I'm making a beautiful herbal tea right now. In my view,
With
I'm a little proud.
With
Hibiscus and blueberry.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm putting honey in it, which is basically like turning it into a sweet drink, but too bad. Organic. And I need my glasses to read the fine print on here.
And my account got banned when my first account on this app, when the thing with Palestine first hit. And I didn't get to see any in the October 7th attacks.
It was big.
I didn't get to see any of the I didn't get to see any of the October 7th.
Did you see herbal tea blends.
Did you see any of it?
Hibiscus and blueberry.
Yeah, so I also come from bush like you. upbringing like you.
Bourgeois?
Yeah, bourgeois.
I wish I were bourgeois. I was actually lower class. I'm sure
Were
you
you?
can't tell. Yes.
You're
Not
not
lower.
bourgeoisie.
What?
You're not bourgeoisie like Daniel and myself.
I've aspired to the bourgeoisie, and I think I've attained it. Through education.
Daniel, how long did it take you to see the October 7th attacks, the videos? How long did it take you?
Bro, I looked for them to see, but I've never seen them. I've never seen a single one of them. It's just too much. I don't know if I could bear to see it.
Yeah, I have avoided those two.
We have our
So-
friends from the app who lived it.
So wait a second. So it took for the first 2 months, right? My wife was trying to tell me. She's like, I don't know why you're taking these people's sides. She goes, they attacked people at a party. They weren't doing anything. I'm like, what are you talking about? You know, like I'm telling my wife, I'm like, what are you talking about? What's going on? Like, she was telling me, she's like, you haven't seen any of the videos? And I'm like, what videos? So I'm going on fucking, what is it called? Telegram. I'm trying to find shit on Telegram. And I found the fucking site on Telegram. And you know how Telegram is, right? Where they're like really raunchy. They're like, they don't have any restrictions or anything like that, right? I saw one where where all these people were in the bar. They were all dead. And then I seen how they came down. And I'm saying to myself, how the fuck did they get this video? What the fuck is going on? So that's the website, Daniel. So at first, I was being like total like anti-Jew in the beginning, right? I was like, what the fuck are these people doing? Innocent people. Until I saw these fucking videos. After I saw these videos, it changed. Everything changed. Everything, like, I was like, what? Wait, what? What's going on? Not to say that I pick a side, because I know that both sides, it's pretty fucked up, right? Like, the whole shit is fucked up. So it's hard to pick a side, you know? At the same time, you start getting a little angry, because you start telling yourself, like, you know, on both sides, I started telling myself, like, you know, why is this guy walking with the dead child's on he's guilty. That's what a man does when he feels guilt about not protecting that child. You get what I'm saying? I'm like, they're digging through the fucking rubble because they're guilty. They're guilty. Because they knew they could have done something to stop it. And that's where, like, the anger starts to come in. You're like, what? Why go through all this? Why show this to the world? And I felt like it was just becoming fucking gore porn after a while. Because it started consuming people. And it was all anyone wanted to watch. So when I started to realize that it was gore porn, I stopped. I stopped watching it. I stopped looking at it. I was like, fuck this shit. I'm not looking at this shit anymore. And just like the anger just sets in. Like, what the fuck are we fighting? What are they fighting about? Then it just became closed-minded. Like, I have to worry about it now. If they're not taking care of their children, I can't be mad at that. That's their choice. Like, I have to worry about my own children. What the fuck am I going to be arguing about that shit for? So I never got into those conversations. I saw it early on. I got into those conversations early on. My account got banned. I'm like, oh, they must really think I'm serious. And then I just stopped talking about it. Man, Nargis was stuck in a fucking
most 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 Nazis for help with most secretive or most Nazis Nazis for Archer Nazis most
All right, it was Chicago Mayor candidate John Kitover. Go to ChicagoMayor.com. Good night. We did it again. Another masterclass.